and more, people are planning to escape the harshening conditions on the planet by burrowing underground. And the technology for it gets better by the day. And as for sci-fi fans, this is good news. Because while making it off this rock option 2 and becoming spacefaring might be the best option, it's always good to plan for option 3, the burrowing, just in case we don't make it in time. Because otherwise, it's just option 1 for us, and we blow it. And as a real sci-fi fan myself, I know that that is no option at all.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to begin by giving all praises, all honor, all glory to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, our teachers that surely do rule well. Peace, love, salutations to all the brethren around the four corners of this world that continues to spread this word, this good gospel in all sincerity and in truth. Two brothers here from Great Millstone, Trinidad, myself, Brother Collab, and the brother Gan. Come to the spirit and power of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, this is another edifying lesson. This year 2020, the year of prophecies. Alright, the Most High operating, fulfilling His will on this earth. His will. Alright, not man's will. So despite what the rulers of this earth does, it's ordained by the Most High. Alright, everything is working in accordance to His plan. Alright, and Esau, Edom, the so-called white race of people, you're fucked. Alright, and deep within, you know it for yourself. Alright, because just as you saw the previous clipping, alright, these devils, they're planning to hide. Alright, they're planning to hide. It's either they want to dig underground bunkers, go out there in space, or the other plan is to just blow up everything, to die. Alright, but as the saying goes, you may run, but you can't hide. Alright, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, he have your card. Alright, checkmate. This is what about to take place. You so-called white people are going into hardcore slavery, then you're going to be annihilated. Alright, the Most High created as a vessel unto dishonor. We, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that you have been calling good for nothings, niggers, monkeys, we are the Most High's people unto honor. Alright, and it's going to be shown. So without further ado, we first precept Jeremiah 23.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 23. It says, I am a power at hand, said Yahawah, and not a power afar off.
Right.
Can any hide himself in secret places?
Can any hide himself in secret places? You saw no matter how you turn, all your plans, the Most High have a plan above your plan.
Right.
Because He created you to do what you're doing. As the scripture says in Romans 9. To Pharaoh, for this very said purpose, I raised thee up. The Most High is not a dummy. There's nothing that you could do that will go around the Most High back and surprise the Most High. Alright? The Most High said what? Is there any that could hide from me? Your space shuttles, your underground bunkers, alright? It didn't make no sense, Esau. Alright? It doesn't make any sense. Go ahead.
Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? Said Yahawah.
That I shall not see him. I'm going to bring all the Proverbs. Is the book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse 3. It says, the eyes of the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Alright, don't forget that the Most High that we serve, whose true name is YAHAWAH, is all-knowing, all-seeing, all-powerful. Easy greatest. Alright, and that is what you are striving to be, so setting up all these different cameras everywhere you go in America, even down here. At almost every traffic light they have cameras set up now. You're trying to be all-seeing. But the true all-seeing one is YAHAWAH, and He's looking at you, Esau. Scripture says what in Amos 9, His eyes are upon a sinful kingdom. And also you, the man of sin. Most importantly, His eyes is upon you. And the reason we the prophets today, we know your every move. We know your next step from this coronavirus hoax is mass vaccinations, and then you're going to push your mark. You're going to cause many, both small and great, rich and poor, free and born, to receive your mark. Alright? And that is what gave us the victory, because we had that foresight. The elect had that foresight through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, the all-seeing God.
Come.
Alright? That's something different?
Come.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation 6 and verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
It reads, and the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, even as the fig tree casteth her untimely figs.
Right, it's going into your destruction, which is via what them nuclear missiles that you yourself creating. You see what the most I have here? You're creating your own destruction.
Creating your own destruction.
You thought it was wise. Scripture said thou art wiser than Daniel. But then it also says if they were wiser, they would consider the latter end. The Most High knows your end. He's going to bring your end. Alright? He said all things was created by him, and by him only shall they be ended. Go ahead.
That's right. Reads, when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
Mighty wind. The angels right now, the four corners, holding back them winds. But they are about to let go. They are about to release them winds to bring that destruction. Go ahead.
And the heaven departed as a scroll.
The heaven departed as a scroll. That is when that mushroom cloud goes up. Alright. From the nuclear missiles hitting. Alright. And the fire engulfing itself, looking like a scroll, metaphorically describing it. The scripture gives it a lot of metaphors, allegories, or we call it parables, secret language. Go ahead.
When it is rolled together,
rolling together, the flame rolling together,
and every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
Every mountain and island shall be moved. It's going to have a great earthquake. Scripture say what the 10 parts of the city fell. Alright, America mainly going to be hit with them nuclear missiles, and every mountain, in a sense, also with the governments. Because our mountain represents the mountains going to be moved. The government's going to crumble. We see right now what America economy collapsing. That is the mountains being moved, are crashing from the hills. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains,
which are now the heathen nations who ruling now. Go ahead, what happened to them?
And the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman hid themselves in the dens.
They hid themselves in the dens, so they thought they could hide. The scared boy now thinking he could hide. He realized he fucked, and he said, good thing I make these bunkers. Good thing I make these space shuttles. So he run in to hide. But go ahead.
And in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and the rocks, fall upon us.
Fall upon us. They
and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne.
So they're trying to hide from YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. How silly. How silly. And that is the foolishness of men. Alright? Be foolish. Alright? The scripture says well, his thoughts are higher than our thoughts. So even before you think about hiding, he knew you was going to hide. You understand? It's impossible. It's not a man you're dealing with. It's the supreme being. It's about time you put some respect on YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI name, and you will. You will learn to respect and fear and dread YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And this is something?
By force? By force. That's how you will learn to fear and respect the name of the Most High.
That's right. Go ahead. You could jump to Revelation. In Revelation.
I could jump to 9.
9 and 6.
Yeah, bro.
Alright? Because when it is, they realize also that the bunkers ain't working. Alright, when they realize that the space shuttles ain't working because Michael and the angels will be coming. Alright? They're gonna choose to just give up the ghost. But that and all ain't going on work. Read the scripture.
This is Revelation 9 and verse 6. It reads, and in those days shall men seek death. I'm going to read it back so you get it clearly.
They go seek what?
And in those days shall men seek death.
They're going to seek death. The easy way out. But YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI ain't coming to play.
That's right.
You understand? He's coming, alright, to make sure that you'll receive your due reward, your due recompense. Alright? Death is easy. Alright? You had to live through this. You're going to have to live through this. You're We're not have to live through the 1,000 years of slavery. We're not have to live through the coming. You all are going to be reserved. Alright? You know, we always say salvation is only for Israel, but you, elites, you're going to be saved as well. Alright? You're going to be saved as well. You're going to be saved for the coming slavery, however.
That's right.
Alright? You're not going to be saved for blessings and eternity because you're living it up here now. Look around here. Look at your homes. You say, no one a nice couch nowadays, so? Alright? You have how much cars in the yard?
And you know have a saying? It's so important to have a saying. You know what the saying is? They want to live forever.
Can.
You know, because why? The proud of what they accomplish.
That's right.
You know, so that's why them elites, they're doing all those wickedness to try to preserve the life.
For real.
Give it into them witchcraft. You know?
Heart transplants.
Heart transplant. You see, right now, I see that they even do brain transplant.
You see that?
So, you know, all these things you're doing, trying to live right now. But what the scripture say now, right? In Revelation 9 and verse 6. And in those days shall men seek death. You know? Yeah, in that time to come, you know, they're going to seek death. But hey, that is the easiest way out. You know, hey, you're not going and get the easiest way out, Esau. Hey, you had to go and get the hard way out.
That's right.
That's just too easy for you.
Can. Must bring this precept here. There's the book of Psalm 78. And I'll read at verse 1. It says, give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old, which ye have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. We will not hide them from their children, shewing to the generation to come the praises of the Lord and his strength and his wonderful works that he had done. Alright, the wonderful works that he had done and that he's about to do. Alright, on these hidden nations, he's about to reveal them for who they really are. Alright, he's about to destroy their tabernacles. He's about to destroy their throne. Scripture says, neither was there found any place for them again in heaven. You understand? It's about time the Most High brings out that alteration and rulership, where righteousness is going to reign, alright, and unrighteousness, profaneness is going to be put down. Alright, because from since the rule of these devils, as the scripture says, from the time of Alexander the Great Freak, as we will call him, Alexander lived, let me bring it out. The book of Maccabees. Book of Maccabees, first Maccabees, I believe is 1, starting at verse 7. It says, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And this verse right here is a key point. You know why? Because all these heathen nations, they had a time period to reign. They had a time period to reign. He reigned for 12 years, then he died. And so likewise you, Esau. You have a time to reign, and then you're going to die. That is how it's set up. But the kingdom to come, where we're going to rule, it ain't got no more death. We're going to receive what them immortal bodies. We're going to put on immortality. So that is us reigning forever alongside our Lord Yahawashi. Continuing verse 8, it says, and his servants may rule everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth. You, Esau, ruling, made evils become multiplied in the earth. And we're seeing it today. Evils. Alright? Witchcrafts. Profaneness. Man walking with man holding hands in the street saying they love each other. Women doing likewise. Men hunting down infants. Alright? These are the things we're seeing today. Evils in the earth. And the scripture says what? The Most High say he will not hold his tongue anymore as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit. Alright? So there's your time of judgment. You ain't gonna be able to hide or escape. And that precept for me.
Amos 9. This is the book of Amos 9 and 1. It reads, I saw Yahawah standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintels of the door, that the posts may shake and cut them in the head, all of them.
Because scripture say what? He shall bruise his heel, and we're going to bruise his head. When?
And I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away.
He shall not flee away. He will run, but he ain't going to escape. Go ahead.
But he can't.
Can.
And he that escape of them shall not be delivered.
You're not going to be delivered. You're going to be captured for slavery. Alright? So when you go down in them bunkers, you're just preserving yourself to go first hand into slavery. To be the first one to lay down them bricks of gold or silver for our kingdom.
That's right.
And them precious stones, you're going to have to work your ass off with no pay. I don't know if you're going to get food. I don't know if you're willing to get them food. But they ain't going to get no food.
I have a flower named Judgment Pipe, you know, they're going to get her because the scripture say, well, hey, we can do double
God.
what they did unto us.
God.
Basically, when you go back in history and see the kind of thing that they put us through, hey, I don't know, you know.
God.
The scripture say double because they take the woman and she's 7 sons in Maccabees, for example, say, hey, that them that cut off the utmost part of the Achaean body, you know, and them brothers' body. Hey, they fry them in fire pan, they cut off the tongue. You saw, boy? You know, the scripture say we can do double.
That's right.
We can give double unto you, so.
You want to feel it? Some more?
Yeah, can. It says, though they dig into hell.
So they what?
Though they dig into hell.
The underground bunkers. So you see this is why, for those viewing, alright, that fail to believe in the Bible, this is why we hold on to this book. It told us, look, they go, though they dig into hell. Though they dig into hell, meaning the earth. Though they go underground. What?
It says, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven,
Do they what?
though they climb up to heaven,
Do they go into the space shuttles? Try to go out of space. Try to resort in the sky where they think they're safe. The Most High what?
says, though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out.
He will search
Yes.
and take them out thence. No escape. Go ahead.
And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, then will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
Don't forget about Leviathan. Leviathan exists, and Esau keeps showing it in his movies.
That's
Godzilla.
right.
Alright, he knows what's coming to him. It's just you so-called black Latinos and Native American Indians are ignorant to that fact. Because why? You're not within the sanctuary of the Lord. Scripture says it's only until I entered into the sanctuary, then understood their end. It's being in this truth, we understand that this devil has an end and that there is no escape for him. So it doesn't make sense being in league with the so-called white man. It doesn't make sense making a covenant with him, Nate. It doesn't make sense because he's going to fall. Scripture say, hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. All those that are found with him shall be trust true.
That's right.
He's going down. Have some more?
It says, it's like here. It says, though they hide themselves in top of Carmel, I will search and take them out. Thence, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, then will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And although they go into captivity before the enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good.
For evil and not for good. Because that is what they deserve. The scripture said what he created the wicked for the day of evil. Right? So the precept here in the book of Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 3. It says, I have commanded my sanctified ones as the Most High hands, the sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in mine highness. We're going to be doing the will of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Just like we're doing now. He commands us to go there and preach, to teach. But you say what, Jeremiah 16:16. If you could bring that real quick, Baba Kusha.
This is the book of Jeremiah 16 verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
It reads, Behold, I will send for many fishers, said Yahawah, and they shall fish them. And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them.
And you shall what?
And they shall hunt them.
You shall hunt them.
From every mountain and from every hill.
From the top of Carmel where you think you could hide. Every hill.
And from out of the holes of the rock.
From out of the holes of the rock. Because what they're going to try to do as well, is go back to them Caucasus Mountains where they came from. You understand? They're going to try to go back to their homeland. Going to try to go back to Mount Seir and these different places. But what? The hands of the Lord, the angels and the elect men are going to hunt them down. Right? That's some more precepts. We have about 8 more minutes on the camera, so we'll try to wrap this up.
This is the book of Psalms 27. Alright, start right. I'll bring this one yet, right? This is the book of Isaiah 2 and verse 19. Bear with me. Right? It reads, And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of Yahawah and for the glory of his majesty when he arise to shake terribly the earth.
So they move from saying that there is no God to having fear for YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And that is one thing the Most High, he requires of all flesh. Everything that lives and breathes must fear him. Alright? Must fear him. You have everything breathing right now. They are part of his spirit. He sent out his spirit. Alright? He moved, he breathed on this earth, and things came into existence. Alright? So you must fear him.
Come
Some more?
on. Verse 20, In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the mole and to the bats.
To the mole and to the bats, an earth creature and a flying beast. You understand? You're going to cast it away.
One more.
Go ahead.
To go into the clefts of the rock and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of Yahawah and for the glory of his majesty when he arise to shake terribly the earth.
To shake terribly the earth with them nuclear missiles and also them chariots, we call spaceships or so-called UFOs. Alright? His marvelous appearing, his mighty appearing is going to be with those ships. Best believe it. It's coming. Alright? Everything that this book, as you see, prophesied of is happening today. It's in the making. That's why we call this what? The scriptures. It is script for the movie that we live in right now. The Most High's movie. Director YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Producer YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And the stars is the elect. The elect of Israel. Along with YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
This is the book of Job 11 and verse 18. Reads, And thou shalt be secured, because there is hope. Yea, thou shalt dig about thee, and thou shalt take thy rest in safety.
Who's that speaking of? The elect. The stars of the show. Alright? They're going to be in safety. As on the flip side. While you Esau Edom being hunted, alright, and search out the men that put their trust in YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI are going to be in safety. It's promised. They're going to dig about them and find rest. Go ahead.
It says, verse 19, Also thou shalt lie down, and none shall make thee afraid. Yea, many shall make suits unto thee.
See that? We're going to do service to us. We're going to be out there. A elect member might say, boy, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI provide me some food. And here comes food. Alright? Through the hands of one of these heathens, they might bring some food and proper thing, not unclean thing, because they will be put to death. You understand?
You can Isaiah saying record that's roughly for you can't remember the whole thing, you know. While they are yet praying, you can answer.
Yep. So you know, as the lesson is entitled, you know, you may run, but you can't hide. Some serious shit is about to take place on this earth. some marvelous things, and we the prophets, we happy. We happy, we finally happy. Alright, seeing these prophecies being fulfilled.
That's right.
On a wide scale, a worldwide scale, right around the four corners of the earth right now. The same thing you're hearing, just screaming out, prophecy, prophecy. You know, race wars, where these Chinese now attacking Jakes. That is race wars. Then these Jakes, hopefully, Lord willing, they rise up. Alright, rise up against these Moabites, these filthy dogs. You know, this is your time. You got next.
That's right.
And some more?
Gone.
It's about 4 minutes.
And this is the book of Psalms 27 and verse 5. It reads, "For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion, Salakia. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon a rock."
So the Most High gonna hide us. Hey, we don't even have the need, you know, to seek out a place to hide now. He said he will hide us.
Yeah.
The Most High will show you, he will guide you through them chariots, like he guided the wise men, with the stars, they would say, with a chariot. He gonna guide us into safety, into a hiding place. He that dwelleth in his secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
That's right.
So Isaiah 26:20, he said, come up my people into your chambers, enter into the chambers and hide yourself for a little moment till the indignation be overpassed. The Most High got our back, but Esau, sad be a portion, but thank be to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI that we are not Edomites. We are not heathens.
This is the book of Psalms 89 and verse 15. Read, "Blessed is the people that know the joyful song. They shall walk, O Yahweh, in the light of thy countenance."
See that? Mercy. Blessings on blessings on blessings. So with that, we give all praises, honor and glory to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone, our teachers that surely do rule well. Peace, love, salutations to all the brethren on the four corners of this world that continues to spread this word, this good gospel in all sincerity and in truth. Alrighty, Brother Gan, Brother Kalab, so keep feeding your faith, stop it out so that stay strong. Shalom.
Shalom. What, Lababal?
What, Lababal?